On his latest movie, Harlem Nights, Eddie Murphy did everything except develop the film. He'll come out and talk to us about it. But first, let's look at a sample of his handiwork.
Come on. Come on. Sit down. Oh, come on, Vera. Don't you want to talk about that? I ain't got nothing to say. You done insulted me, and I got to kick your ass right now. And afterwards, I don't want no hard feelings either. What the f is wrong with you? Ain't nothing wrong with me. What the f is wrong with you? You done accused me of stealing. The only thing I'm stealing out here today is your face. Mine? Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, sucker. Let's get it on.
Writer, director, actor, Eddie Murphy!
Are you a little afraid? I mean, this is a big movie for you.
I'm a little afraid, yes.
How was it, direct? Don't start, okay? Don't start. How was it, direct?
It was fun.
Thank you and good night. Thank you. Now, how was it? Now, I mean, will you do it again? I mean, did you bite off more than you could chew? We talked about that last
Oh, I don't know.
See, for those of you who are sitting at home wondering why we're laughing, he's come out and he's giving me one-word answers like the worst guests do, okay? And he's going to try to give me a hard time. But I'm going to keep asking you questions. You know what the next question is going to be?
No.
Oh, okay. So, maybe you'll answer that first one. No. What was it like directing, man?
It wasn't as much fun as I thought it was going to be. And, because there's a lot of stuff that they ask you like that. You're like, do you want this cushion like this or like this? And you're like, I don't care about the cushion. But I don't like stuff like that. But I might do it. Depends on how successful a movie is. If the movie comes out and it's successful and people are going, oh, it's wonderful, I'll direct again. If they go, ha, that was garbage, I'll never do it again.
How did you feel, though, when you watched the finished product?
But you know, if you do something for 9 months, you're going to say, I like it. You don't want to do 9 months and go like, this ain't quite right. But I like the movie a lot. And everybody that's seen the movie, we screen it to people, and they watch it, and they like it. So, and y'all will like it, too. I think it's a good movie.
I saw the F word used there a couple times, and considering that Red Fox and Richard Pryor are also in it.
And you.
Yeah, I guess that F word was used a lot.
Oh, yes, we wore the F word out. That's what we almost called the movie. F word nights.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. Richard Pryor's an idol of yours.
Yeah.
How was it directing him?
It was, I love Richard a lot, and it was, and I think a lot of what I am is just because I grew up admiring the man so much, and it blew me away to just be on the set with him, because I've been wanting to do a film with him since I started doing films. Mm-hmm. And I would go and say, hey, Richard, I got this idea for a movie, and he'd go, yeah. And after a while, I gave him this idea, and he liked it, and we did it, and it's just something I've been working up to for a long time, and I'm real happy that he did it. And he came off real good in the picture, real good.
Where did you get the idea for Harlem Nights?
my accountant came to me and he said, you know, you almost have no more money left. And I said, I'll be back in 2 minutes. We doing this next week. No, yeah, that really happened. No, what happened was I wanted to do a picture about Harlem and I wanted to do a period movie, and that's how it happened.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you remember your first movie?
Oh, no. Yeah, I remember in 48 Hours.
No, I'm thinking the one that was done in Miss Gay's yard. The Bruce Lee movie.
Oh, who told you about that? With Fruity and I played Bruce Lee. What happened was we saw Chinese Connection and we were very, you know, when you see those karate movies when you're a kid, we went home and cut out my mother's broomstick up and got a chain and had nunchucks and all that. And I took it to the next step. I was like, let's do it over again. So we got a Super 8mm. You don't have that here or nothing like that, do you? Good, because if you shoot that clip
Roll the clip up.
No. And we went in the backyard and we shot about 10 minutes of Chinese Connection with an all-black cast. We had to close down production, though, because we only had $15.
What was it called?
It was called The Chinese Connection Again.
We'll be right back with more Eddie Murphy.
You gonna be the nine-toe having this limping? Keep rolling, keep rolling. No rolling. I got it.
China's got no foot. Otherwise, I'm gonna stick your ass, and I'm gonna stick his ass, and I'm definitely gonna stick this little janky ass bad. Sam, what? Breaking my neck, man.
Good, let's go home.
It looks funny. It looks funny. What do you hate most about show business?
I don't hate anything about show business. I don't hate it. I love what I do, and I love this business. I love it all. If I wasn't doing this, I'd be somewhere like this. Pull the car up! You want carbona wax with that?
Wait,
Thank you very much.
When you're in the position that you're in... When you're in the...
What time Tony do? That's time for my break, man. I got to go to the dentist.
My tooth come out again.
Are you ever gonna do stand-up again? You miss stand-up?
You know, sometimes I want to do stand-up and I go to the club and I see a lot of comedians and they're so good, it makes me afraid. Like, it's kind of here, brother out there now, I know it's laugh. There's a comedian named Damon Wayans who,
Damon's funny, man.
And I want to do comedy. I want to get that bug in you to go do stand-up, but then you go down to the comedy club and you see somebody like Damon doing comedy and you say, I don't think I want to touch the mic again because he's so funny, you know. So, I don't know. So one day, maybe, eventually. Right now, I got some other stuff to do.
Yeah. Somebody on my staff asked me this, and I never thought about it. They said Eddie is at the top of his field. Who does Eddie go for advice to? Who does Eddie go to for advice when he has problems? Do you have somebody you can talk to when you have problems, even on a personal level?
Just you.
I'm not getting quite the answers I was hoping I'd get tonight, but
no, you know, whenever somebody comes and asks me for some advice, I tell them, don't take nobody's advice. You know? Because a weird thing happened once. I worked out at a comedy club when I was like 16. And I don't want to say the club's name, but the woman that owned the club, she was like, oh, your act is terrible, and you need to change it, and you're never going to go anywhere. And like 5, 6 years later, I met her daughter. And she was like, can you give me some advice? I want to be an actress. I was like, don't listen to your mother. Okay. So I don't give advice and I don't take advice because everybody's got a different path that they're going down, you know. And you can tell somebody, make sure you go left, and on their path they're supposed to go right, and they wind up like this. Bring the car forward. What time Tony do? My tooth come out.
You know, as many times as we've talked on television and had interview situations, I've never asked you about Elvis.
What you want to know?
When did that all start? When did the whole love for Elvis begin?
He teases me about Elvis all the time.
But never on the air. Never.
No, what he says, like, if Elvis was alive now, he said, man, you wouldn't even hang out with Elvis. I said, yes, I wish it, man. Elvis would be in the lobby of your house, like, say, man, is Eddie there? And I would be in the room, tell him I'm not here. Hey, what's going on, man? He told me to come over. Oh, I know what's going on. All right. But when I was a kid, see, Elvis Presley to me, it's his presence, I think it is. I don't think anyone in this business has had as much presence as Elvis. I don't think anyone's had as strong a presence. I think there have been entertainers. I think Michael Jackson's the only entertainer who's ever been more famous than him. But I think Elvis has more presence. Like when Elvis walked in the room, everybody just looked at Elvis. You know, when he's on the screen, you looked at Elvis. He just had this thing about him. And he was going through all this stuff with drugs and all this craziness. But on screen and on stage, he always looked like he was in control. You know, and that's amazing because it was this war going on inside this guy. And I'm just fascinated with him, you know.
Do you see similarities in Elvis and Eddie Murphy?
None whatsoever.
Really?
Well, it started off, Elvis is very white. And I'm very black. Elvis is from Memphis, and I've never been to Memphis. And had I gone back then, they probably would have... Elvis, help me! So I don't see any similarities. I just admire his presence, you know.
We had Herbie Hancock here last night who did the music for Harlem Nights, and he talked about what great instinct you have musically. And he talked about what a joy it was working with you and everything.
He said that about my music?
Well, no, he said when he was working...
You see that bill? There's a billboard for my album on Sunset, and somebody threw some snot-like something on it. I was in a good mood. I was coming here. I said, is that snot on my head? What is that?
It's up there.
They tried to hit me on the face. I guess he bought the album, thought it was a comedy record or something, and heard me on talking about, oh, I'm gonna go throw snot on that picture. It landed right, and it's a sad picture because the name of the album is So Happy, and it's a picture that looked very sad on the album. And he threw this snot on my head, and the snot's dripping down. I'm like I knew that snot would wind up on that picture, you know. The expression, the exact expression you would have if some snot was running down your head.
Herbie was talking mostly about how right on your instincts were as far as putting music to the movie. But I was going to ask you about the album. How's it going, and what's the next single coming off of it?
I don't know what the next single is, and the album is going...
No,
but I like,
the album's doing well,
the album is doing all right. It's not doing as well as Chunky's album. Your brother Chunky.
No, your album's doing very well.
No, it's doing all right.
Yeah.
Chunky has a song on this album called Stank Breath. Listen for that one, because that's my favorite song on the album. But my album's doing all right. And the next single, I think, is I Got It. Written by
oh yeah, the one who worked with us on Coming to America, Nile Rodgers.
Yeah.
That's a bad cut.
Yup. That's just yo man, I can't wait till it come out.
Oh. We'll be right back. Gonna take a commercial. We'll take a commercial. We'll be right back.
Sure would. Your band don't know that song, do they? No, don't you play a note of it.
We're gonna play Party all the time. Michael Jackson, as if you didn't know. We got something for you, man.
We have something that we'd like to present to Eddie, and I'll let Michael tell you the rest.
Presented to the king of comedy, Eddie Murphy, the greatest comedian of all time, the king.
This is an award that MTV has actually put together, and viewers.
Viewers, thank you. The viewers voted. That's yours. Thank you for giving me this. You gotta give it to me.
We have something we got to give you. This. Wait, 1 minute. Just wait right there.
Michael Award.
Wait. Okay.
Well, stay with Michael. Don't leave.
Oh, okay. I'll stay here with Michael. MTV sent this over. I don't know if you know about this, but
The Viewers Award for Michael Jackson for the greatest video in the history of all videos, Thriller.
Michael Jackson, Eddie Murphy.
If you can stand it this hot,
You feel the heat.
we've got a bowl of red with your name on it. Grand Am. Pontiac Grand Am. One red-hot ride. See your dealer about early buyer and other incentives on new 1990 Grand Ams.
It was love at first sight.
They did it.
And now you can feel it all over again.
Oh.
Billy Crystal, Meg Ryan, When Harry Met Sally. Coming December 14th to video stores everywhere.
Is 20 minutes too long to wait for the slow-cooked taste of long-grain rice? It is now. This is Minute Premium, a different kind of rice from Minute. Slow-cooked taste in 5 fast minutes. Minute Premium long-grain rice.
Fuji videotape. Its only limitation is... Fuji videotape is... Fuji... Fuji videotape. Its only limitation is... Fuji videotape! Its only limitation is your own imagination!
Carrie is so very...
Different. It doesn't feel like ordinary lotion. It's concentrated.
Carrie is so very...
Recommended by many dermatologists. So I'll pay more for Carrie.
Carrie is so very...
Some coughs don't travel alone. They come with nasal and chest congestion and sore throat pain. So you need new cough formula Comtrex. It relieves your cough and those symptoms that make you feel worse. New cough formula Comtrex. Quiet your cough and then some. Got a cold? Gotta get Alka-Seltzer Plus cold medicine.
It works. It's fast.
Alka-Seltzer Plus. The fizz works fast.
Eddie Murphy.
I just said hi.
Come on.
Richard Pryor.
I know, but you got a way of saying hi.
Is that all you got?
Harlem Nights. Rated R. Starts Friday, November 17th.
MTV had asked me to set that up, and it's an award entitled Rate the 80s. Eddie for comedy, Michael for video, and you all voted. So, congratulations.
And thank you. Yeah, I was shocked at Michael's.
You know, like, I'm in this business, but that's one person when he's around, I'm still like,
I don't know what to say now. It's like, you know, you want to go home now. It's like the show is over. It's like, Michael left, I'll see you later.
Don't y'all feel like that? Don't you feel like right now you should be going towards the exit?
You know what's interesting? It was like when he first came out, y'all didn't quite, but y'all was like, that's a lookalike, that's it. Yeah. And then when he got right about that, so I said, hey, that ain't no lookalike.
Yeah. Boy, I'm still like, you know.
I'm still shaking.
I'm glad he came by. That was very nice. People say you sound like Michael when you sing.
I don't sound like Michael at all.
You do sound a little bit like Michael.
No, I don't.
No. I think you're there's a little Michael-esque in...
No. I sing a little high, but they try to put... Stop! They got to put you somewhere. You know, I heard someone listen to my music and they go, it sounds like a mixture of Prince and Michael and this and that. And I say, well, that's me then. The mix up. Sound like 7 or 8 different people.
Yeah. You just built a studio in your house, man. Have you had a chance to work in it?
No. We just been like feeling the studio out and cutting some demos and stuff down there.
So you didn't get a chance to do anything in that studio that's on this album?
No. That's why my record, I got to get more into my music, because I put this studio in the house, and if I can't, it's like a big wasted studio down there. I know you'll be like, why do you have this studio down here? No one buys your records.
But his studio is bad. It's underground and everything. It's real cool. You think you'll ever do any more ventriloquism? I'm sorry. I'm laughing alone again. No, you were a ventriloquist at one time.
I was not a ventriloquist.
You were, man.
I need to stop. I was not a ventriloquist. I think most entertainers, when they go into show business, they don't know what they want to do, and they dabble with different forms of expression. Now, I didn't know I wanted to be a comedian, and I told my mother I wanted a ventriloquist dummy. And I had a ventriloquist dummy named Willie, and I don't want to talk anymore about it. Because he was a cheap dummy. His eyes didn't move and everything.
Oh, God.
But you were a magician, so everybody started the great Arsenio. You can dust with them long-ass fingers. His fingers are so long, the dove will disappear, and people go, he got some long-ass fingers. Where'd the dove go? It's probably behind one of them fingers. Stick out your finger. They got an E.T. finger. You got a long, girls be going like, Arsenio got long fingers? Does that mean something when you have a long finger? Does it? It does? I want to ask Dr. Ruth.
It means you have big gloves. That's all it means. It don't mean nothing.
Dr. Ruth is something else, ain't she?
She's wild. She told me, I said, is there a question I can ask Eddie? If you had him on your show, what would you ask him? She says, ask him what kind of lover he is. And I said, I don't think that's a good question for me. Yeah.
I have my good nights and my bad nights. I have my nights when I want to shoot off a flare, and I have my nights when I write an apologetic letter afterward. I'm so sorry. I just don't know what happened this evening.
Oh, gosh. Are you in love right now?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Isn't that touching?
But I didn't say with what or who.
We'll be right back.
Good afternoon, Dad. Keep your hands off the fender. Did you read Chevron Supreme has high octane and Techoline?
Is that right?
Maybe I could go fill it up.
Just to the gas station.
For even better performance, new Chevron Supreme has 25% more Techroline. No gasoline's better.
3 hours? Gee, Dad, you didn't want me to mix the old gas with the new gas, did you?
Chevron, we're with you all the way. The critics are cheering about Look Who's Talking.
Oh, really?
Bruce Willis's delivery is absolutely perfect.
Oh, no! Who are you?
It's riotous.
Oh, somebody burp me before I blow up! No!
Delightful.
Oh, yeah. She's gone.
Hip.
Yeah, right back at you, babe.
And one of the biggest hits of the season.
These things come in different sizes?
Look Who's Talking.
Now that's entertainment.
Rated PG-13. Now playing at a theater near you.
Thank you very much. Watch MTV December 6th at 9 p.m. for the rest of the awards.
I was getting ready to sing. Put your mouth on me. We got to go. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh.
Advanced Formula Centrum, a high-potency multivitamin, multi-mineral formula with beta-carotene. Centrum, more complete from A to Z. The Fried Eddie Deep Fryer, the family-sized easy fryer. Easy to use, easy to clean, easy to store. The Fried Eddie Deep Fryer from Presto. Armatron, America's watch for superb quality, design, and value. Incredibly priced, tough, rugged, all sport. Armatron, the hottest fashion look for your wrist. Farrah Slacks with the exclusive Process 2000 cotton and wool blend slacks that are virtually wrinkle-free with little or no ironing. Farrah Process 2000. Hotel accommodations arranged by Best Western, the world's largest lodging chain. For reservations at any of the 1,900 Best Western hotels, motor inns, and resorts in the USA and Canada, call toll-free.